Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and thank you so much for tuning in. Today I have a very special announcement with a very special video for today. If you're tracking I started this journey September the 2nd, 2024, almost a year ago. And just a few days ago, I reached 1,000 subs. I reached my goal, my first goal for this journey. I don't know how long this journey is going to go, but I'm so happy to reach 1,000 subs in under 10 months. I greatly appreciate every single one of you. So with this, I wanted to do a 100 pack rip for this video. I have a bunch of different, like 17 blaster boxes I had in my storage shelter, and I really wanted to rip them. Some of my favorite types of sets: Mosaic, like draft picks. I got a select, and I even have a flux. I know some people don't like flux, but I'm gonna go ahead and give that a rip because either I rip it now or I'll never rip it. So I'm not gonna hold you. I'm just gonna do this quick pause now. And we are back. I just saved y'all all the trouble of going through 17 boxes, ripping the plastic and everything to go along with it to get all 102 packs open. And I know it's to celebrate 1,000. It's supposed to be 100 packs. Hey, 2 extra packs because each one of these blaster boxes had a total of 6. But before I get started with this rip, I want to give a special shout out to my kiddos. They helped me rip every one of these boxes, open the plastic, everything. I'm so thankful for them. I definitely would have not made it that far without them, like in this YouTube journey. Like my son, he has a YouTube. I'm trying to convince my daughter to do one, but she's pretty shy, but she'll get one. Check out my son's YouTube channel. His will be in the description. Crap, I'm getting tongue-tied. So I'm not going to hold you any longer. First, we want to get started with the select I have in front right now. Of course, we're looking for the, where you at? We're looking for the tiger prisms as well as the elephant prisms. Since we only have 6 packs, the likelihood of finding any one of those is going to be pretty slim. So we're just going to get straight into it. Move my knife out the way. If anybody want to come over and help me sleeve these, I'll greatly appreciate you. So this is the 2021-22. So like I said, this is going to be older stuff because I love older packs. Orange Flare of Buddy Held. Okay, Giannis, Bam, Jalen Johnson, and Steph Curry. Always greatly appreciate seeing Steph in any type of set. You know, I decided to go with basketball, even though I probably would have preferred football, but you know, the playoffs just ended. Shout out to the OKC Thunder. Scotty Barnes, Carmelo, Julius, and Harrell. All right, Trey, Will, Moses. Got to call Anthony Towns, Orange Flare. All right, we have our first insert coming up. Leonard, Tatum, we have Ronjo, and we have a rookie revolution for one Chris Daunt. Okay. Last select for this video. I would have had more, but you know, I opened this product a lot on this channel. All right, got LeBron, Josh Giddey. You know, this channel, we cannot escape Josh Giddey. We can't escape him. I don't know why. Jalen Suggs on the 75 years of the NBA, and we have a Marcan on the green and purple. Okay. All right. Put y'all to the side. No autos, no numbers. Next up, we're gonna do this, the Flux. A lot to get through. The Flux, we are looking for the ultra rare of the Time Flux inserts. Mojo Prisms, there are numbers in here, and I think I've even pulled an auto from here. Yeah, they do have the Flux freshman signatures, Gold Mojo number to 10. So hopefully we can possibly get it. All right, starting this off. Speaking of Mojo, this is first pack Mojo. Anybody familiar with Flux, this is exactly what they look like. Pretty darn colorful. And Tim Duncan on the insert. We have like 12 packs to get through with this. Okay, Draymond, Green Thompson, Flitz, and we have an insert Fluxtations. Yeah. I'm not the biggest fan of the Flux set, but I wanted to give it a shot because, you know, in this game, like, you got to try it all. Okay, we have a Flux Appeal. Okay, Chris Paul, Lopez, Bol, and we have a Zach LaVine on the Flux Appeal Prism. Okay. Okay, we have Mitchell Robertson, Nicholas Terry Flixer III, and we have a Terry Edson. Yeah, I'm familiar with what that one was. All right, starting this off. Devin Booker, Ebo, Bogdan, and we have a Flux Appeal for Benedict Mathurin. All right, TJ Warren, Toppin, Harris, and we have a DeAnthony Melton Prism. All right, starting us off, Tim Hardaway Jr., Jared Allen, Weasley, and we have a Allen Iverson. Old school right there. I appreciate it. And AI was the guy back in the day. He still is. He still is. He still is that guy. Devin, C.J. McCollum, James Harden, and we have a Fluctations with Mavericks Knicks. All right. Starting us off, we have Steven Adams, Alford, Kelly Albert Jr., and we have a deluxe Jaren Jackson Jr. non-numbered. I'll take it. Okay. 3 more packs. This one has 5 cards in it. Okay, I'll take it. Okay, D'Angelo Russell, Devin Vessel, James Wiseman, Marcus Smart, and we have a freshman year for Christian Kolopko. Okay, insert. And this one has 3. Okay, so we didn't luck out. Trey Mann, Middleton, and a flux appeal for Kevin Durant. Okay. Last pack. Feels kind of thin. I don't know what that means. All right. Dylan Brooks, Harris Barnes, quickly, and we have a Jarrett Vanderbilt. Okay. All right. This will conclude the flux. Now for the larger amount. On to the 2021 Prism draft picks. 4 cards per pack. I have a total of 12 packs, so we got a ways to go. All right, starting us off. Seguin, Haywood, Leonard, and we have a purple Joel Embiid. Okay. Terry Williams, DeAndre Fox, Joel, and we have now a green Embiid. I guess I'll take it because I ain't got no choice. Also, while I'm opening these packs, like, what do y'all feel about seeing y'all's players in college uniforms? I really don't have a problem with it. A little bit of nostalgia, like this one right here, Magic Johnson, the Spartans. Like, hey, not bad. Yep. And once again, Josh Giddey. Like I told you, we ain't gonna escape the guy. We ain't gonna escape him. All right. We have Bill, Shaquille O'Neal, Jabari, and we have a widescreen for Trey Mann. Okay. All right, we have our first Ice Prism. So far, Michael Porter Jr., Steph Curry, Kai Jones, and we have a Dylan Brown. All right. Ben Simmons, JT Thor, Allen Iverson, as well as Michael Brogdon on the green prism. Not bad, not bad. All right. Jeremiah Robertson Earl, Cade Cunningham, Dylan Johnson, as well as a Paul Pierce on the old school prism. With really nice insert. Really nice insert. All right, Bill, Shaquille O'Neal once again. A couple of repeats, but this time we pulled a green Moses Moody. All right, starting us off. Well, let me see. Thought it was something. Michael Porter Jr., Steph Curry, Kai Jones. We have a Brilliance, Trae Young, and we have a purple wave for Dominique Wilkins. Not bad. Old school. If you like the Hall of Famers, like we all do. Come on. Huge pile of plastic on the floor. Ben Simmons, DJ Thor, Allen Iverson, and this time we have a Magic Johnson on the old school insert. Come on. Jeremiah Earl, Kay Cunningham, Jalen, as well. We have Austin Reeves, who, if I'm not mistaken, currently pending a 5-year extension with the Lakers worth like, I think like 250 mil, 25 mil, something like that. If I'm not mistaken, I think he's trying to figure it out. So shouts out to him. Good financial choices for Mr. Reeves. Okay, Chris Paul, Cooper, Leonard, as well as Keon Johnson in the green. 2 more packs. Hopefully we get something good, at least in one of these last 2 packs. All right, Trey Murphy, Rondo, Love, and we have an instant impact for one Jonathan Kuminga. Okay. And last pack. Hopefully we get something good. One of these boxes was really dinged up, and we all know if the box is dinged up, that means you get something good. So hopefully we get something great, which it appears that's to be a fluke. Deion Mitchell, Devin Booker, Greg Brown, and we have a fireworks for Keon Johnson. It would have been nice if it would have been prismed. Okay. Ton of base. Let's make some real estate because we still got a ways to go. A long ways to go. All right. This time we're just going to pull from the front, work our way down. The draft picks normally have the purple wave, so expect to see them every once in a while. All right, starting us off. Worthy, CCAM. We have a Julius Randle on the purple, Terry Eason, as well as Jason Tatum. All right, Keaton Brown, Oscar Robertson, Lonzo Ball, who's, I'm trying to think if he's, where he's headed to now. I think he's headed to the Cleveland, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Johnny Davis. Oh, and we have an auto for one, Nate Liskowitz, University of Notre Dame. Really nice auto. Non-numbered. I'll take it. I have to look and see if he's still doing this thing. Mind you, this product is from 2022, so he may still be doing something good. We'll see. I owe you an explanation. Okay, and this is why I like to open up old stuff. You never know what you're gonna get. I definitely did not anticipate getting a signature, but it was bound to happen just by luck. Starting us off with Josh Paulo, that's my guy right there. Evan Mobley, EJ Liddell, and Brandon Ingram. Oop, long pile. Okay, starting us off with Wendell Moore Jr., K. Thompson, Leonard, David Ruddy, and we have a prism of Jerry West. Okay, Hall of Famer, did his thing back in the day. Shout out to him. Oh, no. Trey Young, Bill Russell, John Morant on the fireworks insert, Max Christie, as well as Shaq Levine. Oh, we have a green wave. Okay, Cade Cunningham, Tata Washington, Mark Williams, James Harden, and the green wave for Caleb Hudson. I'll take it. So far, looking at the tally, we've pulled a total of 1 autograph after so many packs. We have Patrick Ewing, that's my mom's guy, Caleb Hudson, Kennedy Chandler, Jordan Poole, and we have Isaiah Thomas on the purple wave. Okay, Zach Levine, Cade, Braun, Kareem, and now we have a purple Patrick Ewing. I might have to send these cards to my mom. Wendell Moore Jr., Max Christie, Jalen Duren, Dwayne Wade, and we have a Jason Tatum on the green. Purple wave coming our way in 4 cards. Cade, Curry, Anthony Edwards. I wish it would have been in NBA uniform. Dyson Daniels. All right, starting us off. Brandon Ingram, Larry Bird, Hall of Famer Scotty Barnes, Scottie Pippen Jr., Scotty's in a row, 2 Scotties in a row, and a Christian Koloko. Oop, we have another auto. We have another auto coming. Okay, Tite Washington Jr., Jaylen Brown, Jeremy Sochan, John Morant, Signature Sensation for PJ Hall, Clemson. Decent signature. He definitely practiced it. Okay. And so far we're getting our luck back. This one is a signature, a spectacular signature. That's how I take it. All right, 2 autos. All right, starting us off. Justin Lewis, Patrick Ewing, Mathurin, Mitchell, and we have a Sheldon Sharp for the University of Kentucky. Come on, stand up. All right, Beauchamp, Julius Randle, We have a widescreen for one Mitchell, Caleb Hudson, as well as Jaden Ivey. Okay. And we have another signature. Man, okay. You never know what you're sitting on. All right, we have Ivy, De'Aaron Fox, Trevor Keens, shouts out to the kid right here, MVP. Oh, and we have a Brady Manek for University of North Carolina, my home state. I owe some comps and some knowledge on these players. All right, starting us off on a good one right here. Chet, even though it's cut terribly. Clyde Dexter, Jeremy Sechan, John Morant, and we have a purple Patrick Baldwin Jr. for University of Wisconsin, Minnesota. All right, Milwaukee, starting off. That purple wave headed our way. Oops, move it. Like Chris Paul, Orlando Robertson, Bingham, James Worthy, and we have a purple wave, Hudson, Caleb. That green coming, but no auto. Starting us off with Kyrie Irving, Andrew Nomhard, Allen Iverson, Isaiah Thomas, and we have a EJ Liddell. Not bad, not bad. Okay. Starting us off with Zaire Williams. Shouts out to him. Hopefully he can get back on track. Charles Barkley, David Ruddy, Trey Young, and we have a Christian Koloko. All right, we pulled him so many times in this video. I don't think I can take any more. All right, starting us off, Bill Russell, Mark Williams, instant impact from Mark Williams, Terry Edson, as well as Jason Tatum. All right, nothing flashy here, but we have Scotty Barnes, Scottie Pippen again, Scottie Pippen Jr., I mean, Jake Wareva, and Jimmy Butler. Jeez, tongue-tied. All right, we have a green wave headed our way. You have Kendall Brown, Oscar Robertson, James Harden, Koloko, and we have a Johnny Davis in the green wave. All right, we got Leonard, David Ruddy, Jason Tatum, Terry Eidson, and a Jason Tatum. Again, pull after Christian Koloko, Jason Tatum. I guess that's the other one we've been pulling a lot of, which is not a terrible pull, if you ask me. All right. Jaden Harding, which I believe is the variant. Paul George, Mathurin, Mitchell, and we have a green Shaquille O'Neal. Geez, this is a really awesome looking one. When he played for Louisiana State University. All right, starting us off, Jabari Walker, Sheldon Sharp, Beauchamp, Julius Randle, and we have a Jalen Terry. All right, starting us off, Kendall Brown, Oscar Robertson, Trae Young, Bill Russell, and we have a Terry Eidson, Louisiana State University. All right, Siakam, Lonzo Ball, Weasley, Jerry West, as well as Bryce McGowens. Okay. Oop. Pack dinged up. Hopefully it is nothing. Oh, sadly it is my guy, but it is what it is. Okay, Josh Mully, Paulo, that's the one that's dinged up. Mark Williams, James Harden, and we have a Purple Wave, Caden Ivey, Purdue University. First one we pulled horizontal for this video. I didn't even know they came horizontal. I don't think I've ever pulled it, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. All right, starting us off, Patrick Ewing, Caleb Hudson, Johnny Davis, Mobley, and we have a Jabari Smith Jr. for Auburn University in Prism. Oh, another dinged up box, well, pack. All right, Koloko, of course, Harper Jr., widescreen for one Mathurin, Caleb Thompson, and the dinged up card, which is Justin Lewis. All right, starting us off, De'Aaron Fox, Jason Tatum, Ryan Rollins, Shaquille O'Neal, and we have a horizontal Jeremy Setan for Baylor University. Non-damaged. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, starting us off, Ryan Rollins, Shaquille O'Neal, Victor Oladipo, DeRon DeRosa, Patrick Baldwin Jr. All right. Jaden Ivey, Fox, Liddell, Leonard, and we have a purple wave for Leonard when he played for San Diego State University. Not bad, not bad, not bad. I know it may seem that these 2022 Prisms draft picks seem to run long. There was a total of 7 blaster boxes, if I'm not mistaken. But hey, we pulled some autos, so I can't be too upset. Catch my drift. All right, Larry Bird, Lewis, Williams, Russell Westbrook, and we have a green, terribly cut, the Aaron Fox, University of Kentucky. Terribly cut. All right, David Robertson, when he played for the Navy. Wesley, Williams, Griffin, and we have a Steph Curry, purple wave for Davidson College. So many base cards, but it's fine. Another auto. Thank you, thank you. All right, starting us off, Joel Embiid, Pete Kessler, Dominique Wilkins, Kennedy Chandler. We have a signature, cessation signatures for Justin Manaya for Providence. Non-numbered. Come on, guys, you gotta give me a number card. But as an auto, just his initials. I'll take it. So far, what I say, like 7 blaster boxes. So far, 3 signatures. Yeah, I'll take it. All right, Paul Pierce, Williams, Poole, Kills, and we have a Kyrie Irving, green, Duke University. Jalen Terry, Jabari Smith Jr., Anthony Davis, Dyson Daniels, and we have a green wave, Kennedy Chandler, University of Tennessee. I'm trying to see if it was cut okay. It seems to be. All right, starting us off. Kyrie Irving, Anthony Newhart, Ruddy, Trae Young, and an instant impact to Jabari Smith Jr. Put it up to the side. Way too much. Another ice prism, Keegan Murray, Devin Booker, Shai, Allen Iverson, and Jason Tatum on the ice prism. Last pack, We already pulled 3 autos. Maybe we can pull a number to set it off. Or a really sweet auto. Nope, neither. Isaiah Williams, Barkley, Russell Williams, and Paul Pierce on the green wave. Not cut the best, but I'll take it. All right. All right, let's make some more real estate. Too much, matter of fact. Jeez. Okay. All right. Now, let's get to the set that I'm really looking forward to, the Mosaic 2021-22. Of course, we're looking for the orange mosaics, number the 25. As always, we're looking for the Genesis. Always looking for the Genesis. All right, let's get it. First pack, let's get it. If you're just tuning in, just got finished with the 2022 Prism Draft Picks, pulled 3 autos, not bad. Starting us off, Trey Murphy III, rookie, Bones Highland, Kelly, Seth Curry, Clint Chipotle, and we have a Elevate for Bam, like insert, Bam Adebayo. Starting us off, All NBA Luka, Anthony Davis, Levine, Kyle Kuzma, and we have a green reactive for Campazzo, as well as Grayson Allen. All right, starting us off, Evan Mobley, Ingram, Tyrese Halliburton, shout out to him, speedy recovery, Walker, Kevin Porter Jr., and we have a green reactive for Isaiah Jackson, rookie. All right, starting us off, Zaire Williams, Peyton Pritchard, Kelly Oubre Jr., Dylan Hayes, Grayson Allen on the green reactive, and now we have a 75 years NBA Steph Curry. Move on back. Okay. Okay. Starting us off, LaMelo Ball on the National Pride. Banton, LeBron James, Rudy Gay, DeAnthony Melton, and we have an insert for Jaylen Brown, non-prism. All right, starting us off. Aldima, Levert, Davis, Anthony Edwards, which would have been a rookie, Devon Vassell, and we have a white prism for Steph Curry. Okay. All right, starting us off. National Pride for Jalen Suggs, Jonathan Kuminga, Zach LaVine, Mo Bamba, Julius Randle, and a Jam Master for Paul George. All right, starting us off, we have Leonard, Finals MVP, Olynyk, Ingram, Caruso, Brighton, and with a green reactive for Scotty Barnes, rookie. All right, starting us off. Tyrese Halliburton, Grant, in Noah. We have a Bam Cavaliers versus the Bulls 2015. Another Luka, and a Trey Murphy III. All right, starting us off. Prima, Jason Tatum, Jackson, Jonas, a green reactive for Keldon Johnson, and a Evan Mobley, 75 years NBA. All right, got Kai Jones, Bill, Hunter, Lonnie Walker IV. We have a Jaden McDaniels, green reactive, and we have a Anthony Davis insert. Okay. Austin Reeves, Bay, Barton, Ross, Kazuma, and a Jaden McDaniels on a white reactive. Just pull the green. Okay, skipping. Jones, Saxton, Curry, Walker, and a Jam Master for Giannis. Okay. All right, Kevin Durant starting us off. Good start. Zion Williams, Porter Jr., Bridges, and a Josh Christopher rookie. Okay. All right. Leonard, Suggs, Hart, Bridges, Allen, and a Thunder Lane for Donovan Mitchell insert. All right, starting us off with Primo, Derek White, Reddish, Hartford, Howard, and a Scotty Barnes, National Pride, green, reactive. All right, starting us off, National Pride, LeBron James, Movie, Tucker, Harding, Westbrook, and a Epic Performers, Leonard, Terribly Cut. Jeez, why is it all centered? It's like they're not even trying. Quentin Grimes, starting us off. Jimmy Butler, Zion, Porter, Irving, and a Jam Master for Cade Cunningham. All right, Miles McBride, starting us off. Andre Burks, Nini, Garland, and a green reactive, Scotty Barnes. Now we're pulling a ton of Scotty Barnes. I don't know if I should be upset or no, but okay, Garza, starting us off. Sequin, Bam, Hero, Albridge, and we have a Bam card for Clippers versus the Rockets, November 22nd, 2019. All right, starting us off, Trae Young, National Pride, Kristaps, Jokic, Adams, Luke Lickard, and a white reactive for Joel Embiid. Insert. All right. All right, starting us off, John Morant, Thunder Lane insert. Ayo, Jalen Johnson, Alton, Barnes, and a Joel Embiid. All right, starting us off, Cade Cunningham, Beal, and Smith, Maxey, White, and we have a white reactive for Kevin Huerter. All right, starting us off. Herbert Jones, Jalen Singer, Eric Burks, Jared Allen, Al Horford, and a Bam card for Rockets versus the Mavericks, April 25th, 2005. Okay. All right, last 6 packs of the video. So we're definitely going to get something, these last 6 packs. Okay, Joel Embiid, Alton, Beal, Shai, Zach LaVine, green reactive, and we have a Cade Cunningham, Jam Masters. Okay. insert type. All right, let's turn this off. Chris Doty, Trey Mann, Smith, Giannis, John Collins, and we have a Dirk Nowitzki Epic Performers. Okay, I'll take it. All reactive. All right, starting us off, NBA debut, Cade Cunningham, Eric Gordon, Kyrie Lewis Jr., Aaron Gordon, Kyle Lowry, and a John Morant white reactive. All right, starting us off, Kawhi Leonard, Scotty Barnes, Stewart, Holiday, and a Jam Masters for John Morant. Okay, Joe Thornite, Joe Harris, Dennis Schroeder, Terrence Mann, Jonas, and a Ayo Dasumi on the green reactive. Okay. All right, last pack. Gotta be something good here. Come on. Nope. Appears to be a bolo. Okay, you got Mitchell, Primo, Powell, Walker, Lonnie Walker the fourth, Terrence Ross, and last card of the video is Bulls versus the Wizards, January the 1st, 2022. Okay. This will conclude this video, like for all the packs, but I do want to say thank you so much for tuning in like you've always done. This has definitely been a journey. Not just these 102 packs, but for the past 10 months. By the time you're reading this, I'm not just at 1,000, I'm at a little bit over 1,100. But I want to thank you so much, like you've always done. You've been watching it, you've been commenting, you've been liking, you've been engaging. It's greatly appreciated because, you know, YouTube, they really help a brother out in this area. But thank you so much. I have bigger stuff planned. The next time I do something like this, it'll probably be, I probably won't go by the packs. I'll probably go by the dollar amount. So thank you so much for tuning in like you always done. And I can't wait to show you what's coming next. If you like any one of these cards, please comment below. I might even send them your way for free. Hey, you never know. You never know. But thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.